Hi, this is Ash from MeeGo Experts. Having a look at the Nokia N9, the luscious piece of MeeGo Harmattan phone device. We've managed to get hold of one. As you can see, it's looking very good. Who wouldn't mind such a glorious bit of kit in their pocket? I certainly wouldn't. Unfortunately, this is just a hands-on. I'd love to have one. Haven't got one at present. I'm not trying to complain too much. But I think I've voiced my concerns. Double click and here we are. That opens up the OS and look how smooth that is. That's the sort of loveliness that you're looking at. The user interface, basically, it's all about swiping. So you've got your home screen swiped, and then here you've got your recent applications, which we haven't actually opened anything, therefore there's nothing there. Swipe again, and there you've got your notification screen, should I say. So all your emails, text messages, instant messaging, etc., that'll appear here. So scroll across. What we're going to do is just have a look through some of the applications and just see how they actually look, etc. So that's your standard sort of calendar app. Scroll back. Once you've launched a application and you swipe, it'll take you back to the home screen. So let's select a bit of music. We all like a bit of music. Swipe, you're back again. Let's have a look at the Twitter client, which I don't think this is actually configured up at the moment. So that's it. We're not going to go too much hands-on into that one. Overall, as you can see, a very snappy device, to say the least. A lot of your core sort of applications are taken care of, so things like feeds, etc. As we've seen day by day, there's so many more applications that are coming out for the N9, courtesy of Developer edition of the N950, which is out there. There's lots of applications that are being developed for it, which is brilliant. We've got a Skype application as well. These are all things integrated. Now here's the bit that no other operating system on the earth can touch. Check that for multitasking. So we can easily just go back into whatever we were doing back, and the good bit is whatever you were last in, that actually goes to the top left up here, so we can just flick around. And is there any OS that multitasks like that? The answer is no. So it's a good testament to Nokia how they've actually done all this stuff. And look how smooth all of that is. What we could do is a quick little comparison. I don't want to get into this too much. In fact, I don't want to go into it. This is the Nokia N950. I haven't done a hands-on or review of any sorts. This is still beta software that's running on both of these devices. So please, everything that I'm saying, this is everything from a beta perspective. There's lots of people that are saying and comparing stuff with iPhone, etc., but come on guys, this thing's not even being released. Everyone just relax, take a step back, deep breath. So this is the N950, and if we just have a look at my screen's doesn't feel as smooth as the N900, but as you can see, we can flick around quite well. Let's see, where else can we go? So for general sort of user response, etc., they are comparable to a certain extent. Let's just go back to the home screen. Let's go back to the N9. One of the things that makes it extra nice for actually swiping around, what you'll see is the slight contour to the actual screen itself, which makes swiping right from the outside an easy thing to do. So the nice little swipe. So that works quite well. Etc, etc. With this particular unit, there's no SIM card in it as yet, but hope that's not your number I'm dialing. And let's have a look at a game that's on it. So this is Galaxy on Fire 2. Start game, easy. Not much of a gamer, so easy games I do like. The story, I'm not interested in story. Give me stuff to kill. Okay, this is a bit of a long intro. But if we want to swipe around, actually let me just have a look. Yep, once we pause it, we can then flick around. Look at some of the music applications. One of the interesting bits here is you can play a particular track and then you can actually forward tracks. So if you had a particular album with quite a few tracks on, a lot of these albums have just got one track. Let's have a look at this one. And from here, I think it has got 2 tracks. And then you can flick between the different tracks by just swiping on the main screen itself. That is a nice way to flick through your music. And obviously that can be playing on the background. Actually, that gives it a bit of a funky feel, doesn't it? Okay, that's hi. Well, this is Ash. Just had a quick hands-on with the Nokia N9. Cheers.